Right, so I think I'm live. It sure seems like it. Just checking if that comes up on the stream. It does, okay, that's good to know. Right, anyway, we have some Magic 2013 DLC good stuff to play. So I am going to get it sorted. There's no one in the stream as of yet. I know Laser's streaming, so he'll take up a lot of the people, I assume. But we need to unlock these decks if we can find them. So how do I get my hand on them? Can I just unlock them straight away? I'd like to think I can, because I have paid. Well, I haven't paid yet. I've paid for the decks. Hopefully we don't have to play a game in campaign or something. So this is the Black Red Deccio, and I've been disconnected from Xbox Live already. Dragon Master Outcast made it back. I just want to make sure it's fine. So that's Celestial Light. Okay, so it should be fine. Let's start off with Collective Might. Let's start off with that little deck over there. And I'm going to reconnect to Xbox Live, even though I'll probably get disconnected right away again, because that seems to be what happens. There we go, I'm back online. Unlock foil or full deck. Oh no, I have a key. Oh no, I don't have a key. I do need to purchase the key. And my screen's gone all big and funny again. How did I fix that last time? There's a nice easy way of fixing it, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's turning off my telly. That's a bit better. Come on, telly, fix. What time do I start streaming as well? Around past. Just so I know, but I want the TV to get back to its usual thing. I don't know why, but when it's in component I always have issues with this. But yeah. Anyway, unlock full deck. And I do have the promos, it looks like. I thought I saw a foil. There's a foil, okay. So we got all the cards, and I accidentally clicked out again. But 40 cards. Oh no, Celestial. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to quickly go through and unlock, then I'll go all the way back through and go through everything. That's going to be the plan of action. Because then when I do, because then when that's happened, wow, a lot of Golden Wilds in this new deck. I won't have any Xbox notifications come up, and hopefully my Xbox screen can go back to normal, and hopefully it'll stay back to normal. Okay, that's an error. Unlock full deck, please. Yes, I'd like to buy a key. Okay, that's better. Or them Microsoft points. I think I put enough on to get keys for all the new decks. Looks like some beast cards in this deck, and I need to sneeze. Let me just mute my mic for a second. And then I didn't need to sneeze, so you know. Unlock full deck, please. Okay, just having a quick flick through, looks like some decent cards. We'll go through them in more detail in a bit. I swear I saw a few new loading screen images when I was just flicking through, waiting for the game to load, so hopefully, can I not unlock this? Have I already done this one? Okay, I guess I already did that. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, that's the one I did. So have I done this one? No, okay. Silly me. Silly old me. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to set this out yet, whether I'm just going to go through all in, like do as much as I can in 2 hours, split it so I can upload it. It'll be something to that effect, I guess. I mean, I don't know whether to do one stream for one video. That could get a bit awkward, I guess. we'll see. I'll just keep uploading and we'll see what happens. As long as the video aren't over 2 hours, so I can upload them fully, that will be good. Got a Rancor, I see, some Go for the Throats, 3 of. This deck looks like it might be one of the ones I'm looking forward to playing, so I've done all of them, so it's just these 3. Okay, I missed out the Izzet deck. Well, it's kind of annoying because Izzet's one of my favourite guilds. I don't know why, it's just I've just the limited amount I've read about it, they just seem one of my favourite. We've got Terramorphic Expanses here, got some Mana Leaks, a Reverb, we've got Gelectrode making an appearance, Time Warp, Conquering Manticore, Volcanic Geyser, that makes it into the deck. Anyway, I need to go through this later, not now. But that deck looks pretty sweet. Do I not have enough Microsoft points? I have 400. That is more than enough, thank you very much. Try to tell me I have 0 Microsoft points. They go suck to thee. Yay, I got a key to my account. Yay. Alright, so I can't get onto the unlock thing because my screen's too big, so let's see if I can do it using the preview screen. Oh no, this fixed itself. I can see the TV now. It's not fully right, but it'll do. Yeah, I have the deck. Fabric. Okay. Looks like some decent cards. We've got a Time Warp, Tidings. We've got a couple of the big dragons. We've got that guy. He's pretty big. Do we have Miz Mizzet? I was expecting us to have Miz Mizzet in the Izzet deck, but it doesn't look like it. If I can get my controls right. We do. He does make an appearance. I assumed he would. Lots of big guys in this deck. This is going to be a weird deck to set up, but I'm sure I'll have fun doing it wrong. So you know. Okay, and now Aura Servants. Wasn't a huge fan of Auromance in the last game, probably because it wasn't a good deck, but you know, it's got potential, what can I say. So this is the Aura deck, more Evolving Wilds, we've got Invisible Stalkers, which could be huge in this deck, we've got Pacifisms, but anyway, I don't want to talk about it, I just want to get it done, and then we can go through everything. Okay. Yay! Alright, so after this one I should be able to fix my TV and everything will be fine. Feels like I'm coming down with a cold as well, which does not help. Okay, so that's glitched out a bit, that Totem Ride Heartbeast is... Okay, right, so now we have all the decks. So we have all 5 decks fully unlocked Avec promos, because they do that automatically. I'm just going to reset my TV, so my TV hopefully will be all good now. If not, I'm going to be a little bit upset. But it'll be something that I can easily deal with. Hopefully you can't hear that telly. But hopefully that's fine. So we are going to start with Collective Might, the red-green deck. So I'm going to go... I'll see how long I split them into, because 2 hour parts might be a bit too long, but we'll see. Right, so look, we'll leave the Evolving Wilds in for now. We'll just pop everything that we can in. We'll do it 60-60 style, and then we'll look at we'll look and see if Evolving Wilds are completely necessary. So we've got 4 of them. I'm sure we'll be able to take a couple of them out, but we'll wait and see. So we've got Elvish Sky Sweeper, so 1/1 for 1, and you can pay 5, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature with flying. I guess it's a decent card, 5 to kill a creature, 5 and a creature of it own to kill a creature with flying, doesn't seem the best value, so I'll take them out for now. Sprout, put a 1/1 green sapling creature token onto the battlefield. That seems decent. I mean, you got some tricks, it's an instant speed. I think this is the deck with Populate in. I don't know if the Populate feature is in the game. If it is, then this card could be good. So we'll see what other cards are in the deck, and then we'll make a decision on that. Swords to something, I can't see that. Plowsharers, something like Exile Target Teacher. Okay, it's that card. It's a pretty decent removal. The gain life is a little bit of a shame, but it's decent removal. This guy, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, and then put it into your hand and shuffle your library. Not bad for two cost at instant speed. It's basically Demonic or Diabolic Tutor, but only for creatures, and it's at instant speed, so you can do it. In your opponent's turn, not waste any of your mana on your own turn, and you can be ready to play next turn. So that seems like a good card. Fist of Ironwood. We all know this card from Warmancer. You put 2/1/1 green sapling creatures onto the battlefield, and it has trample. So if this deck does have the populate feature, this again could be good. Intangible Virtue, I've been seeing a lot of token making, so tokens could be huge. So I'm going to keep these in for now, especially with the Fist of the Ironwood. It looks like token making is a huge part of this deck, and I do like token making decks. This guy, Jade's Mage, we all know this guy, not from the game, but I think he's a pretty well known card. He's a 2/1 for 2, pay 3, put a 1/1 green sapling creature token onto the battlefield. It's another token making way, I guess you could say. I guess most of the cards are going to be like that, so I'm not quite sure what's going to be cut. Because I'll be saying, oh, that makes tokens, I'll keep it, that makes tokens, I'll keep it. This guy's decent, he can do stuff on your off turn, so I'll keep him in there for now. We've got this guy, sorry, on the multicolour cards I really struggle to see their names, I don't know why. But this is not Vine Paladin, so you know, he's a 2/2 for 2, a green and a white. Whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+1 in the end of turn for each untapped creature you control. I guess it's okay. The 2/2 for 2, so it's going to be hard to cast on turn 2. Oh, hi CJ, what is going on? It's been a while. Intangible Virtue is insane, yeah. If League Consult is in, yeah. Well, I got banned in Standard or whatever it was, so, you know. We'll keep this guy in for now. Okay, so this guy is, oh god, is that Qasali? Qasali Pridemate, not Ajani's, but Qasali's. Pridemage even. It's another 2/2 for 2, it has Exalted. Is that Exalted? Yeah. Sorry, my eyes are terrible this morning. And you pay 1, sacrifice him, destroy target artifact or enchantment. This guy's pretty sweet. I mean, he's got some versatility about him. So he's in there for now. I know I said everything is in there for now, but hopefully by the time I get to the later, I'll find some stuff to take out. This guy, I'm not even going to try and say that name, but he's a 2 cost 1/2. You pay 1 and tap an untapped creature you control, put a +1/+1 green sapling token on the creature onto the battlefield. Again, more token making, that is what we like to see. Maybe later on we'll have to make this a full token making deck. And there's Daisho, he's going to get his expansion on. So we'll keep these in for now. We might have to get to the stage where this deck becomes fully token making, and we take these 4 guys out. Right, so Celiessa, Guild Mage. So anyway, this is a 2. It's got the split mana cost. It can be paid with either 2 greens or 2 whites, or green and a white, whichever you prefer. It's a 2/2 for 2. Pay 4, put a 1/1 green sapling creature token onto the battlefield. Pay 3 and a white, the other 3 green. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Some more token making. So there's plenty of these 2/2 for 2s. I'm dropping in a bit before I have to leave. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't been streaming lately, to be honest with you. That is one thing I haven't been doing, but I'm trying to get back into it. This guy again is decent. It's a bit more expensive to make the tokens, but we've still got a while. Sigil Blessing, 2 cost again, 2 cost instant until end of turn. Target creatures you control get +3/+3, and other creatures you control get +1/+1. This is another pretty sweet card, but and it could fit into the deck, especially with lots of tokens. So we'll keep it in that for now. Whatever that card said, Transshulment, that guy. It's a 2 cost creature. You sacrifice that and put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. Not quite sure I like this. There's only one of them. I think I'm going to take that one out. This guy, Something Ascension. Enchantment, whenever a creature you control attacks, you may put a quest counter on this guy. As long as this guy has 7 or more quest counters on, creatures you control get +5/+5. No, I don't think that's going to fit into the deck very well. It's got huge potential and it could find a way into the deck, but I need to start cutting cards right now. Equipped creature get +2/+2 and has lifelink and trample. Pretty sweet, it's 3 cost, 3 equip. It's a bit expensive, but it could swing games. I'll keep 1 off for now. So we've got a Civic Wayfinder. Civic Wayfinder has made its way back into the Magic online games. Jewels of Planeswalkers games, of course, is in the 10 game. But when it enters the battlefield, you may switch library for basic land card reveal and put into your hand. So it's got utility, but we do have Evolve and Wild, so I'm not quite sure if this fits into the deck. We'll take it out for now. It'll probably find its way back in. Just seen a card that is huge with Intangible Virtue, by the way. Anyway, this guy, Escort, I'm just going to call it from the second name, because the first names are always really hard to receive. I've been looking at it longer now, I can see it's Dauntless. But Dauntless Escort, sacrifice it, creatures you control are indestructible this turn. Again, a pretty versatile card. Midnight Haunter, and we all know this guy. Put 2/1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield at instant speed. Definitely in the token deck. This guy, 3 costs, 2/1 first strike vigilance. No, that doesn't fit into the deck at all. We've got, there's Dojo, he's getting on Magic, he's downloaded it, he's all ready to go. Scion of the Wild, 3 costs, star. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. That could be relatively huge, especially with token making. 3 of seems a bit excessive, so I'll just keep 2 in for now. This guy is a 2/3 for 3, pay 2, deals 1 damage to target creature with flying. Whenever a creature with flying dealt damage by this guy, Trophy Hunter, dies this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And this could be good against some decks. I mean, Crosswinds I could imagine being decent. And maybe not, because the creatures normally have more than 1 damage. But you can do it multiple times a turn, because it isn't a tap ability. So I'm not sure if it fits in the deck, but we'll see. Hero of Bloodhold, that's made it in. This card is nuts. A 4 cost, 3/4 battle cry. When it attacks, put 2/1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. That's pretty nuts. But yeah, there's not, and they give us 2 of them. Yeah, these guys are insane. Anyway, next card, Leonin something, oh my god, 4 cost 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. I'm not really too impressed with this guy. I'll take him out for now. Loxodon Hierarch, he's a 4 cost 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. Pay 2 and sacrifice, regenerate each creature you control. So this is a fantastic way of avoiding mass removal like Dad Judgment. It's a 4/4 for 4 anyway, and it gains you 4 life. So I definitely think this guy is in the deck. 3 of them seems a little bit excessive, because we do have a lot of cards to cut anyway. I'll take 1 out for now, and I'm going to put the rest of these cards that I haven't seen in. Have I seen that yet? No, okay, so let's put all of these in. Silklash Spider, I think I saw there. Silklash Spider, a bit of a beast. So anyway, we've got 2 of these guys. I mean, he seems pretty sweet. Martial Anthem, I think it could be perfect in this deck, so definitely I'll keep that. Parallel Lives, it's a 4 cost enchantment. If an effect would put 1 or more tokens onto the battlefield under your control, it puts twice that many tokens into the battlefield instead. That's kind of insane, especially in a token making deck. It might be a bit clunks and monks, but I definitely think it's worth a go if it's experimenting. 3 of them, again, might be a little bit excessive. And then we've got this guy. It's like the Liege in, what's it called, Exalted. It's a 4 cost, 4/4. Other green creatures you control get +1/+1. Other white creatures you control get +1/+1. If spell or ability controls cause you to discard, and put it onto the battlefield instead of put it into the graveyard. So it's basically mind rot proof. So this card, I guess it fits in with the buff and the creatures. Yeah, and then we've got a couple of Ant Queens. Again, a 5/5 for 5 and a cheap token making ability along with the Intangible Virtues and the Martial Anthem. It's all good. I think Ant Queens will be perfect for this deck. And we're running out of cards to take out actually, so I need to get a move on. This guy is a Hussar. I could hear that I've got a cold and it's probably making me sound horrible, but you know, there's nothing I can do, I'm afraid. This guy's a 5 cost 2/4. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under you control, put +1/+1 count on that creature and a +1/+1 counter on jump on this guy. He's a 5 cost 2/4, but his upside is pretty damn sweet. So I think 2 of again, they give you so many multiples. I guess I'll put one. Overrun will be nuts in this deck with all the tokens. Them guys are definite in. Phyto something, Phyto Hydra is a 5 cost enchantment. A 5 cost, that's not an enchantment, 5 cost 1/1. If damage would be dealt to put that many +1. Oh wow, that is pretty nuts. If a damage would be dealt to this guy, put that many +1/+1 counters on it instead. Bit too many clunks and mites that can probably be easily killed. So not sure if I'll keep that in. Silklash Spider, one of my favourite cards from the Magic 2013 set. I might just keep these in just because I love the card so much. I mean, it's just so good. This guy, we remember him from Tree Folk, Forest Fury in the last game. Again, another sapling maker, and so yeah, I think he's got to be in the deck. Oh bloody hell! What is this? Oh, so it's got first cycle and pain cycling. Okay, so that's a bit weird. But it's a 4/5 reach for 6 with the fire cycling and plane cycling. Not 100% sure on the difference, but you can't even read information on this bit anyway. Quit without saving, return to deck manager. No, oh, so you actually have to leave. Oh, that's annoying. That's what I get for misclicking. That is what I get for misclicking. Why couldn't that just be an option saying cancel? But yeah, I have literally took out not many cards, and we are right at the end of the pile. So I'm trying to keep it to tokens only, so I might have to do that even more strictly. Where did that card go? Did I take it out already? Okay, anyway. Enchanted creature has fly. When it deals combat damage, put that many +1/+1. This seems like a bit too expensive for that, so that guy's coming out. So we've got this guy. He's a 6 cost 3/4. Other green creature you control get +1/+1. Other white creature you control get +1/+1. Tap, put a legendary 2/2 green and white or creature token named Voyager onto the battlefield. So you can only do that once, but I guess that's a decent card. Verdant the Ancient. We all know what this guy does. He was in the Forest deck as well. He's got the kicker, so I guess he'll stay in for the making. We got this humongous 7 cost 7/7. When it attacks, destroy all other creatures. Now I guess that's just a win condition. Don't know if I want to. We got this guy, not a fan. And then we've got Living Hive. It's a 6/6 trample for 8. When it deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 green interact token creatures onto the battlefield. So there's a lot of token making into this deck, but I need to cut out quite a lot of cards. So first of all, I'm just going to take out all the non-token making creatures. Right, so that is fine. So that's removal. I kind of want that, but that card's just good. That makes tokens. So these guys don't. Tap and untap creature you control. Yeah, these guys are fine. This guy's a bit expensive for tokens. This guy out. This guy could be huge. This guy's very versatile. That guy probably going to be huge with all the tokens we can make. And this guy doesn't do it. Blade of Blood Blade. Hero of Blade Hold does make it. This guy doesn't really, but that guy could be nuts again. This guy doesn't do it either, but he's just so good. We're just going to try and keep this to a totally and utterly. Oh, but I don't want to take Silklash Spider out. I guess I could take these guys out. Just try and keep the curve lower. I mean, I've only got 2 1-drops, so I have 13 2-drops. So the curve could be worse. That 2-drop spot is huge. So I need to take out 2 cards because I'm happy running 61. I guess I'll take out one of these guys because they're so expensive to make tokens. Could take out another All Miles too, so 3 of All Miles. That'll do. So let's move on. Shall I play a game with this first? That could be a way of doing it. No, I think I want to go through all the decks first. I want to get through these decks, and then I'll play games after. That might be how I split the stream. I'll do the deck making in one video, and then the games in another. I can't stream for too long today. Today is a busy day for me. But anyway, let's pop all those guys in. Of course, only have 100 cards. Right, so let's see what we've got here. So 4 of All Miles again, we'll wait and see how that works out. We've got the 1 cost in Flash, Enchanted Creature gets +0/+2. That's a decent trick, I guess. But I don't see how... You're not going to kill a creature because of it, you're only just going to save your own. So it's decent, but I don't think it's going to be as useful. Only 1 lifelink, that's a shame. If there's only 1 of, I don't think I'll run it. Just Daybreak Coronet, 2 cost, Enchanted Creature with another aura attached to it. Enchanted Creature +3/+3 first strike creature into lifelink. So this could be decent, but it puts in an argument of putting these 2 guys back in. Because if you can get turn 2 something sweet. Eolumbra, 2 cost, Flash, Enchanted Creature has +1/+1 and Totem Armor. So a good cheap enchantment with Flash. The cheaper enchantments are much better Flash than the epic proportions that we used to have. An Invisible Stalker, absolute nuts, a 2 cost 1/1 hexproof unblockable. Once you get this guy down, get auras on it, it's going to be hard for them to deal with, and you get 4 of them. So I definitely think I am running all 4. Core Spirit Dancer, we all know this guy from Auramancer. He gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it, and whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. Another good card. 4 might be a bit excessive for this guy, so I'll take 1 out for now. Narcolepsy, 2 cost Enchanted Creature at the beginning of the upkeep. If Enchanted Creature is untapped, tap it. And it's at each upkeep. So it's a decent removal. I think I'd rather draw Pacifism than this. So I'll take them out for now. This guy, Something Sight, 2 cost, another Flash enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, untap Enchanted Creature. Enchanted Creature gets +1/+1 and that's Vigilance. So another pretty sweet enchantment. This guy, whenever it enters the battlefield, you may put an aura card from your hand onto the battlefield attached to this guy. So that's just a free enchantment. That guy's pretty damn good. Auramancer is going to have usefulness in this deck. 3/1 flyer for 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a feather counter on target creature. If you do, that creature is a 3/1 and has 3/1 and has flying for as long as a feather counter is on it. Nah, I'm not a fan of that card, especially in an aura deck. Imperial Armor, Enchanted Creature has +1/+1 for each card in hand. You're going to have not many cards in your hand. That's not as useful. Flicker Wisp, also not going to be as useful. When it enters the battlefield, each exile another target permanent. Return that. I don't think that's going to be useful. You're not going to be able. No, I don't think that's useful. Not in this deck anyway. Geist of Centraft is just amazing. I can't believe they've put it in the game. Everyone who plays real life Magic knows how powerful this card is, and to have it in the game is pretty damn sweet. I'm sure if they did flip cards, they'd have had a Delver in here. So yeah, this card is pretty damn nuts, and it is in there. Griffin Guide, standard enchantment, we know it from the last game. This guy with a long name, well, woman. 3 cost, 1/2, pay 3 and tap, return target artifact or enchantment from you. This guy could be sweet in this deck, so we'll keep it in there for now. Mage Mark, enchanted creature, creatures you control that are enchanted get +1/+1 and can't be blocked except by creatures with Defender. That is nuts. Not many creatures have Defenders in the set. Might be a bit clunks and bunks, but I'll keep it in there for now. Myth Maker, 3 cost 2/2, pay 1 and tap, put target aura card from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control attached to a creature you control. Again, that's pretty sweet. Relying on your creatures dying at some point, but you know, it's fine. Oh god, my eyes. I'm not even going to try and say it. Anyway, Flash, enchanted creature, enchanted whenever it deals combat damage. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. I'm not too fussed about that. Pariah, it's a 3 cost enchanted creature. All damage that would be dealt to you is dealt to an enchanted creature instead. So that, if you've got an indestructible guy, I'll keep that just in case we do have an indestructible guy. This is a 3-cost 2/3 flyer, and this deck is going to suffer without Squadron Hawks, I think. They could penetrate the Angels in. That'd be pretty damn epic. And Bonfire, yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. We do need more creatures, because at the minute we've only got Invisible Stalkers. So I guess I'll keep this going for now. They're decent, they're 2/3 for 3. So I'll keep them in for now, because we do need more creatures. Avon Fleetwing, 4-cost 2/2 flying hexproof. The hexproof makes that playable for me. We've got Grand Arbiter, 4-cost, white spells you control cost 1 less to cast, blue spells cost 1 less to cast, spells your opponent costs 1 more to cast. So that is just in there, it's such a strong card. Yeah, so we've got Guardian Seraph. If a sorcerer opponent controls would deal damage to you, prevent 1 of that damage. It fit into Will's deal quite nicely, but I don't think it fits into this deck. Enchant Permanent is indestructible. Well, there's the indestructible thing. The card is called Indestructibility, funny enough, and there's actually 4 of them. So I guess this could be pretty sweet. So I'll keep them in there for now. This guy is a 4-cost enchant creature. Enchant creature has tap, draw a card, and a white enchantment creature gains vigilance until end of turn. And I don't know why I feel like I get a cold so much right now. I can feel it all in my nose. This is 4-cost, which is quite expensive, but the tap to draw a card whenever you want is pretty damn sweet, so I like drawing me some cards. Celestial Ancient is a 5-cost 3/3 flyer. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put +1/+1 creature on each creature you control. There's just so many good cards. That might not be as useful, it might be a bit late, you might have already used most of your enchantments. Drake Umbra used to be in Realm of Illusion, but I didn't run it then, and I'm not going to run it this. This guy is in Crosswinds, and at the beginning of the upkeep, token us a copy of the creature onto the battlefield. So this guy is nuts. Mammoth Umbra is huge as well, +3/+3 in Vigilance, Totem Armor. We've got a couple of mind controls. I really have no idea what to take out. I'm going to put everything else in what we missed. We did do them. Okay, so it's these 2. That guy, and another one of them guys. Then we've got this, not that. We've got another Hallowed Footstep. Right, okay, let's go back then. Don't want to miss anything, so I don't know if I want 2 of these. We'll see. Okay, so we're at this guy now. Enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature dies, return that card to your hand, to the battlefield under your control. Whenever it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return to its owner's hand. That's pretty sweet. 5-cost. Not sure I run it. It seems like a very powerful card. The God, is that the Godhead of Woe? Godhead of War. 5-cost, 5 either blue or white mana. Flying. Other creatures are 1/1s. That is a pretty powerful card. Not sure if in my deck it's going to be good, but it's a powerful card nonetheless. But I don't think I'll press the B button again. I will turn to deck manager. Oh, that is an option. No, I'm so bad. Mind control. I'll have 1 of them. This guy, 5-cost enchantment. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a 4/4 white angel creature token onto the battlefield. This is a 5-cost guy, a 5-cost enchantment, so it might be a bit expensive, but the 4/4 white angel creatures are very enticing. So yeah. So where were we? Okay, 3 Dreams. 3 Dreams, pretty sweet. 5-cost. I'll keep in. Totem Guide. It's a body and it gets an aura, but so I guess it's playable. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can't be regenerated. Bit expensive. This huge word then Mage. It's a 6-cost 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for an aura card. That could enchant it if it is still on the battlefield. Put that aura card onto the battlefield attached to it. Otherwise, reveal the aura card and put it in your hand. That's a little bit expensive, so no. Sovereigns of the Lost Alara. It's a 6-cost 4/5 Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, you may search your library for an aura card that could enchant that creature. Put it onto the battlefield, attach that creature, then shuffle your library. Pretty sweet, I guess. 1 Moth. We've got 2 Sun Titans and this Angel, flying protection from all colours. It's a 4/4 for 7. Not quite sure that's needed. So this is quite a lot to take out still. And when I say quite a lot, there's a huge amount. So the mana seems fine. I'll put 2 Evolving Wilds in for now. I kind of want these guys in there just for this guy. No, that's fine. They're not that useful. Lifelink I think could be useful. And Invisible Stalkers are like the pin of this deck. Spirit Dancer's fine. Pacifism's fine. Meh. I'm just trying to find stuff that Geist is definitely in. Griffin. Well, another Griffin Guide is definitely in. This guy works, I guess. That guy, I guess, will work. There's just so many. I'm not sure about Pariah. I mean, with the indestructibility, I don't think that's the way we need. I'll put 2 of these in. We've got these guys. We've got 2 indestructibilities. I think is enough. I only want 1 of these to draw a card. Defend. I didn't even see this. Wall of Reverence. 1/6. Defender flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain life equal to the power of target creature you control. It's pretty good sustain, I guess. Sup, Laser? How are you doing? Didn't see you stroll in here. I guess 2 of them we find 1 Mammoth Umbra. Just trying to cut the cards. I just want to get the deck done. And no, I like some. Oh, yeah. 1 Sun Titan. That's 61. Let's move on to the next deck. I don't like the look of this deck. You just finished streaming for now. How long are you streaming for? Did I do this? Which ones have I done? Did I do it? I can't remember. I've done that. Okay, let's do this one next. Oh, Nighthawk, loady screeny. Alright, so this is the black-red. Let's pop a lot of things in. Did I see Vexen Devil there? Seems like a lot of powerful cards here that I've seen already. Okay, we'll keep the Evolving Wilds in for now, standard practice. Bloodchief Ascension. 1 cost, this is a lot of words. At the end of each end step, if an opponent has 2 or more life this two or more life this turn, you may put a quest count on this guy. When a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, if it has 3 or more quest counters on, you may have that player lose 2 life. If you do, gain 2 life. That is pretty sweet. That is always going to happen. So I guess they're in. Oh, thanks for stopping by and then just going. See ya. Anyway, these guys seems pretty nuts. I don't know if 3-of's a best thing yet, but Dragon Master Outcast is nuts if you can get it going. Doubt I will, but you never know. Reanimate, pretty damn good. We've got this guy gets +1/+1 until end of turn and tap that creature. It's decent removal, but we'll take it out for now because I think there'll be better cards. We've got Typhoid Rats, 1/1 Death Touch for 1. Decent. We've got Vexen Devil. Whenever it enters the battlefield, the opponent may have it deal 4 damage this turn to him or her. If a player does, sacrifice it. So this is just basically a Flame Slash that deals damage to player. That's pretty much what it is. But it does seem like a lot of powerful cards in this. Demonic Tutor, nuts. Goblin Death something. Death Raiders. It's a 2-cost 3/1 trample. Yeah, it's a decent card. It'll be in there for now. Onx Mage, 2-cost 2/1. Target creature you control gains Death Touch during a turn. Another good card. I'm saying this about every single card that they're decent, but I don't really know what to take out. This guy is 2-cost 1 and a split mana. Haste, target black or red creature gains haste until end of turn. Not too sure about that guy, really. So that'll be one I take out for now. Oh god, these names. Spite Flame Spike Flame, which is hard on my telly, even though my telly screen's bigger, it's harder to read on my telly for some reason. It's a 2-cost, 2-1. You play 2 a red and a mountain, and each player loses 1 life. So it's decent. Terminate is a black and a red. Destroy target creature can't be regenerated. This seems like to be the pin of the deck. That guy, God, I need to keep looking. Ashenmoor Gouger. It can't block, but it's a 4/4 for 3. I mean, it's a good body. You can just swing in with it for days. Seems like a decent card to me. Avatar of Discord. It's a 3-cost, 5/3 flying. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you discard 2 cards. It seems like a very powerful card, so I think I'm probably going to keep it in to get a turn 3, 5/3 flyer. Seems pretty nuts to me. Blightning's back, deals 3 damage to target player. That player discards 2 cards. That is definitely back in the game after its time in Magic 2010. Blood Cultist is a 3-cost 1/1. You can tap and it deals 1 damage to target creature. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Blood Cultist dies this turn, put a +1/+1 counter onto it. It's decent. It's Tim that you can't do to the player, and it has upside. Could be good against the token deck, so I'll keep it in for now. Chaos Warp is a 3-cost instant. The owner of target permanent shuffles his or her library, then reveals the top card of his or her library. If it's a permanent card, he puts it onto the battlefield. Not a fan. Actually, that does sound pretty damn nuts, but anyway. Heat Shimmer. Put a token as a copy of target creature onto the battlefield. That token has haste, and at the beginning of your upkeep, exile this permanent. So that does sound pretty damn nuts. Hissing something. Is that Hissing Jaguar? No, Iguana. Hissing Iguana. I didn't know Iguana had that on it. Anyway. 3/1 for 3. Whenever another creature dies, you may have the deal 1 damage to target player. Not too impressive. Lysolde the Blood Witch, the 3-cost 3/1 legendary creature. You pay 2 and sacrifice a creature. This guy deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If a sacrificed creature is red, draw a card. You do 2 damage if the sacrificed creature was red. If it was black, you draw a card. Sorry, if the creature was black, you draw a card. Sounds fine to me. This guy, Pain Magnification. It's a 3-cost enchantment. Whenever an opponent is dealt 3 or more damage by a single source, that player discards a card. I guess that's fine. Not really a fan. Boxline Elemental. We all know this guy from Strength of Stone. Could be good. Could be. I'll keep 1 off for now. Blade Inspector is a 4-cost 2/2 fly haste. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. Could be useful. It's only 1 off, so why not? Let's put the rest of these cards in if we can. I've probably missed loads. No, I've looked at all these. So where were we? Lizard we did. That guy we... Did I? Oh, I'll put that one in because I can't remember. We put all these guys back in. G-Tits is it? Oh, I can't yet. Okay. Fair enough. So where were we? So this guy, it's another liege. It's the liege that, like most decks have, the black or red one. It's a 4/4. Totally fine in this deck. I took it out of the last deck it was in, but it's fine in this deck. Blaze Inspector, we know that guy. We've done him before. 2/2 haste Helno Rats. When the Helno Rats enters the battlefield, target player discards a card. Helno Rats deals damage to that player equal to that card's converted mana cost. That's not bad. It's 2/2 haste for 4 and it's got plenty of upside. Gary Drake's a little bit slow. I remember him from the old game. I can't remember what deck it was in, but so then we've got Singe. Singe Mind Ogre. He's a 4-cost 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, target player reveals a card at random from his or her hand. Then he loses life equal to that card's converted mana cost. Decent. I'm not quite sure. The card itself isn't the best. So. Wrecking Ball, destroy target creature or land, 4-cost instant. I guess we want all the removal we can. God, what does that say? Bituminous Blast. It's a 5 cost Cascade instant. It deals 4 damage to target creature. The Cascade has made its way back into Jaws of the Planeswalkers, and it seems like a nut card. This guy, 5 cost 5/4 fly and haste. When you cast or return all cards named from the graveyard. Okay, that's pretty sweet. So we have 4 of these. Okay, that seems pretty damn sweet. 4 might be a bit excessive. We'll try 3. This guy is a 6 cost 6/4 at the beginning of your upkeep. Choose target non-land permanent you control, and up to 2 target non-land permanents you don't control. Destroy one of them at random. That seems too random for me, and it's only a 6/4 for 6. I don't like that. I don't like the randomness effect. Deathbringer something. Deathbringer 6 cost 3/3. Whenever another creature dies, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. Remove a +1/+1 counter from it. It deals 1 damage to target player. But 3/3 for 6. Not really impressed with that guy. And there's another one. So this is a 6 cost 5/5 flyer. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices mono-colored creature. I guess this is not too bad. Let's see, we've got 2 Grave Titans. They're obviously in. This guy, remember him from Dragons last year. Yeah, not. I don't like the me sacrificing there. We've got Massacre Worm, such a good card. We've got Rakdos. He is a 6 cost 7/6 flying trample. Whenever Rakdos attacks, sacrifice half the non-demon permanents you control rounded up. Whenever Rakdos deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices half the non-demon creature she controls rounded up. It's a pretty strong card. A lot of sacrificing for you as well, but it seems like a purple card. So many big old guys in this deck. A 7 cost 5/4. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that guy deals damage to target creature or player equal to the converted mana cost. And again, that could be strong. I think we have more cards to put in as well. We put him out. Another one of him. We're not running him anyway. And then we've got these 2 guys. So Massacre Worm, that guy. This guy. All creatures have double strike and attack each table. No thanks. Dead Firebread. Fire Herd. Oh, okay. It's an 8 cost sorcery. Put a 5/5 black and red elemental creature token onto the battlefield. Target opponent sacrifice a creature for each black creature you control, then sacrifices a land for each red creature you control. So pretty nuts, but it's super expensive. That we'll ever get. We haven't got no ramp in this deck, so these guys might be a little bit out of reach. And then we've got this guy's a 5/5 and 8 fly. Whenever a creature dealt damage, dies. This guy put +1/+1 on Vampire Dragon. Pay 2, deals 1 damage to target creature. Not too impressed. This deck has got so many powerful cards. I have no idea what to take out. I really don't. It's just so many huge threats. This is going to be a little bit of an issue deciding what I want. Mana could be an issue, so we'll keep that. Take out one of these. Yeah, the Rats and Vexen Devils are fine, I guess. If my mouse works properly, I'll go back across. Demonic 2 are fine. These guys fine, I want some AoE damage. And this guy's very versatile, so that's fine. Not a fan of that guy that much. We've got 3 Terminates, that is fine. We've got a 4/4 for 3 that can't block. We've got 3 of them, I'll take 1 out. We need to get rid of a lot of cards. So we've got Blightning, that guy's fine, we know that. Blood Cultist, not too impressed by. This guy is fine, I guess. I do kind of want to put one of these guys in as well. This guy is fine too. Yeah, that guy's going to be a little bit clunks and bunks. This guy clunks and bunks. Other creature you control, they're fine. Yeah, that's fine. We know that. You still need to get rid of like 5-6 cards. So if I get rid of one of them, I kind of want 2 of these. I'm doing each player's upkeep. That's 5/5 for 6 flying. I'll keep that in. I'll keep it. And then we've got these guys who are huge, and are we ever going to get to them? I'll take that guy out. So that's just a few cards we need to get rid of. So I'll get rid of that because I wasn't sure about it. And we've got these guys that seem like huge threats. I guess we can get rid of one Terminate, one of these guys, a Reanimate, and another Old Mars. There we go, that's 61. And this is just my initial thought. These decks will change so much when I think more about it and everything. So what have we done? We've done that, we've done that. Have we done Izzet? We've done that. So we've got these two to do. I'll leave Izzet till last because that's my favourite. I do love the Izzets. I've been streaming for nearly an hour, so I'll cut the stream for like a minute once I've finished going through the decks and get them up. Okay, so let's put all these guys in. This deck looks pretty damn sweet. The green and black deck. This probably looks like it's going to be one of my favourites, just looking from the cards that are in it. So Evolving Wilds we keep in, standard practice. Rancor, nuts, not much need to be said about that. Scute Mob is a 1/1 for 1 at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control 5 or more lands, put 4 +1/+1. So this guy's good. I mean, if you draw him early game, it's a guy, and if you still have him late game, he's going to be nuts too. So I'll keep him for now. Spore Frog 1/1. 1/1 for 1, sacrifice it, prevent all combat damage, they'll be dealt this turn, so it's frog on a stick, really. So yeah, I guess that's decent. I mean, it could come out later. Abyssal Gatekeeper, that's a 2-cost 1/1. When it dies, each player sacrifice a creature. I'm not too worried about that. And Blood Artist, when a Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Not too worried about that either. A Dark Heart of the Wood is a 2-cost enchantment, sacrifice to forest, you gain 3 life. Really don't want to be sacrificing land. I mean, it could be a decent card, but no. We've got Diabolic Edict, target player sacrifice a creature, not bad. Go for the Throats, 4 of, love it, love them to go for the Throats. Ravenous Rats, whenever it enters the battlefield, discard a card. I guess this could be decent. Viridian Emissary, we all know what this guy does from Elves in the last game. Bloodflow Connoisseur, sacrifice a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Bloodflow Connoisseur. Doesn't look like it'd be that good in this deck. Let's just put as many as we can back in. Is that Drana? Drana making an appearance. Where were we? Viridian Emissary. Right, so Consume Strength is a 3-cost instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Another creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. And that's a pretty solid trick. I like that. This guy is a 3-cost. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put +1/+1 green satin. This is not the token deck. Maelstrom. My voice completely and utterly went there. Maelstrom Pulse. We all know this guy. Know how strong he is. It's in the deck. Mind Draw. I'm not quite sure if this is a discard deck. We'll take it out for now. Good. If it's more discard, you never know. Promiscuous Dead. 3-cost enchantment. Pay X, sacrifice, destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with converted mana cost of X or less. This card is huge, definitely in the deck. Brilliant mass removal. Yeah, that's pretty damn insane. So then we've got Troll Ascetic. Is a 3-cost, 3/2 hexproof with regenerate. Fantastic value here. Definitely keeping them in the deck. 3 of, maybe 2. Then we've got Yavi Myers Dryad. It's a 3-cost 2/1 forest walk. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a class card and put it onto the battlefield tapped under target player's control. If you do, shuffle your library. I guess it's a little bit expensive. I'll take it out for now. Let's put on everything else back in. What can we do? Oh, 1 card off. That is a shame. So let's see what we have here. What's next? Maelstrom Pulse we've done. We did do Maelstrom Pulse, right? Yeah, we decided that card was good, that guy was good. Right, this guy, Yavimaya Elder. It's a 3-cost 2/1. When it dies, you may search your library for up to 2 basic lands, reveal them and put them into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. And then you can sacrifice him, draw a card, and then you get the land as well. So this guy just has value written all over him, and he's definitely a good card. 4 of, I don't know if he wants to be the staple of my deck. We'll take 1 out for now, and then we can put that guy in. Yeah. That guy could potentially be the staple of the deck, so... And then we've got Consuming Vapors. Is a 4-cost sorcery. Target player sacrifice a creature, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness, and then it has rebound. Not too sure about that. We'll leave it. We'll see how much. Then we've got the Green-Black Liege. That's fine by me. Damnation, fantastic mass removal, also fine by me. Defense of the Heart. It's a 4-cost enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep, and if opponent controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice this, search your library for up to 2 creature cards and put those creatures onto the battlefield. That card is insane. Grave Pact is a 4-cost. Whenever a creature you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. It stops trades, I guess. We'll see. We've got plenty of cards to look at. We've got Greater Good as a 4-cost enchantment. Sacrifice a creature, draw cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power, then discard 3 cards. Nah, no thanks. Then we've got the March of the Wild Hunt. He's in the one of the green decks. I always get them rolled up, so I'm not going to try and say which one it is. He puts at the beginning of your upkeep, put 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. Tap all untapped wolf creatures you control. Each wolf tap this way deals damage equal to its power to target creature. That creature deals damage equal to its power. Divided, it does stuff. More of War, I guess it could be good in this deck, not really too sure. Then we've got Oracle of Muldaya. He's a 2/2 for 4. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library if it's a land card. So this is super good. I think it's going to be in the deck. Sewer Nemesis. It's a 4-cost star. At the end of the battlefield, choose a player. Its power and toughness equal to the number of cards in chosen player's graveyard. When the chosen player casts a spell, that player puts the top card of his or her library into the graveyard. This seems a bit clunks and bunks, so not too much of a fan of this. We've got Ascentism, something like that. It's the 5-cost enchantment. Creature you control have hexproof and regenerate multiple. This guy seems like a pretty nuts enchantment. Something huge worm guy. 5-cost 4/4 intimidate. Other green creatures you control have intimidate. Nuts as well. We have Drana. We all know what she does. She's nuts. Lord of Extinction is a 5-cost star. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in all graveyards. So it's more of all for less without regenerate. I don't know. No, I don't like that. I think I might be missing something. I don't know what makes that mythic rare. Because I'm pretty sure Mortal War is the same thing. Mortal War's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures it cards in all graveyards. Okay. And is that just cards? Where is it? Did I take it out already? What's that? To all number of cards in all graveyards. Okay, that could be decent. I'll pop 1 in. 5-cost 4/4. When it dies, put 2/2 green loose creature tokens onto the battlefield. They have whenever this creature dies, put plot. Yeah. So it basically divides. I like these cards. I think they're a bit of a laugh. They have some use to it. So we need to get cards or we need to cut a lot more cards. This guy's a 6/6 of 5. Whenever it deals combat damage to it, damage to a creature, put +1/+1 count on it, and it has regenerate for a swamp, and for a green it becomes the colour of your choice until end of turn. So that's a very solid card, I believe. Then we've got this zombie guy. He's a 5-cost 3/3 flyer. Whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. Again, could be decent. There's actually 3 of him, so I think they expect it to be a huge part of the deck. Well, later they have to go for long because there he is. And then we have this guy. He's a 5/5 for 6. Human Wizard, play 3, sacrifice a creature, target creature gets +2, -2 until end turn. Play 3, exile a creature card from your graveyard, target creature gets -2 until end of turn. So again, another solid card. I mean, this is so hard to take stuff out. And 6 costs 4/3. Pay 4, sacrifice a creature card. No, that is not worth it. Then we have this guy. God, what is that name? Glean Crawler. Is it Glean Crawler? We have Green Crawler. He's a 4 cost 6/6, 4 split manners. At the beginning of your end step, return to your hand all creature cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. So pretty nuts hand. Then we've got Pelakka Wurm. 7 cost 7/7 trample. When it's battlefield, you gain 7 life. When it dies, draw a card. We do have some ramp in this deck. We have that one card that gives us a ramp. When this dies, plus 6/6 Black Worm creature taken with trample onto the battlefield. I guess I'll take one of them out. That is 7 costs. And then this guy is an 8 cost sorcery. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated for X plus no. So we have a lot of cards to get rid of. So let's start at the top, because these are the cards. You're back for a few. Good to have you back, Paul. So we need to decide what to take out. I mean, there's so many strong cards in this deck. This is probably my favourite out of the lot so far. I guess we should probably take most of these out. That guy's good. Pelakka Wurm I want to run off. This guy's pretty sweet too. I guess I can take out these guys. That guy's good. I want to run off. I can run. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, now my Teddy's gone big again. Yay! I'll take out one of them. Come on, Teddy, sort yourself out. There we go. Much better. I'm not too big a fan of that. That's a bit expensive. Drana fine. This guy fine. Enchantment fine. This guy's nuts. Guess I can take out one Master of the Wild Hunt. Grave Pact. Meh. I can do without it. We've got the Liege. The green-black Liege. Not quite sure I want this to be the staple of the deck, but that's a decent trick. We've got a Viridian Emissary. Ravenous Rats might not make the cut. That's fine. And then we have this guy. Take out a couple of Evolving Wilds as I normally do. 2 is normally a good number for Evolving Wilds for me. Then we have the Skewed Mob. We'll take out one of them. And I guess the more of these guys. I'll do there. Just remember, this isn't my finished deck by any means. I'll be going over these later. I just want to get into these decks right now, and get playing with them pretty much. So is the last deck. I've done all the others, and I'm really sorry I sound like I've got a cold, because I do have a cold. I don't know why, but it's all up my nose. And when I talk for too long, it is really struggling, but no, I'll power through. But anyway, so I see a lot of Volcanic Geysers there. Okay, so this is the blue-red. This was what I was expecting to be my favourite deck, but that green-black deck looks pretty sweet. So we have Terramorphic Expanses in this one, no Evolving Wilds here. So we have 3 mana leaks, and it's actually the cheapest card in the deck. So this is going to be a you can look at the curve with all these cards in. There's a lot of 3 drops, a lot of 4 drops, but no 1 drops. So you know, and so I have to sneeze again. Maybe I don't. I didn't last time. Nope, I don't. I'm fine. So we'll keep the mana leaks in for now. Wait and see what kind of deck we're building here. Then we have the 2/2 for. We have the 1/1 for 2. You tap and it deals 1 damage to target creature player. Pretty damn sweet. We have Reverb. Nothing wrong with that. We've got Thunderstrike. Could be useful. Volcanic Geyser 3 of. Pretty damn nuts. Such a good card. Act of Treason. All these. I don't want to take any of these out. Arclight and deals 2 damage among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures and all players. So that's basically Flames of the Firebrand. Or the Flames of the Bloodhound. Firebrand. I think it's Firebrand. That's basically what it is. And that card's fine by me, so that card's fine by me too. And this guy, any player may have Breaking Point deal damage to him or her. If no one does, destroy all creatures and they can't be regenerated. Okay, that's a bit weird. So any player may have I'm not a fan of that.
So actually, that could be a powerful card. I mean, you're in a strong position, and you can afford to take 6 damage. If they want to lose all creatures, then no. Vortex is a 3 cost. Target player draws 2 cards, then it deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards he or she has drawn this turn. No, I think I'd rather me draw the cards, and I don't want him, and I don't want to be punished for it. Target player draws 3 cards, and he discards 2 cards unless he discards a land card. Compulsive Research is fine, nothing wrong with that. Electrolyze is a 3 cost instant, deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 target creatures, and you draw a card. That's fine. G-load, fine. Invoke the Fire Mind is an X blue red. Choose one, draw X cards, or invoke the Fire Mind, deals X damage to target creature or player. That's a little bit expensive. When it's X and 3 already, that is kind of pricey in my book. Quicksilver Dagger is a 3 cost enchantment. Enchant creature has tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target player. You draw a card. Not bad. I like the draw card bit more than the 1 damage. I have cards that can do that anyway, but I do like the draw card, so I'll keep 1 in for now. What the hell does that word say? Shish Motivate. It's a 3 cost instant. Target creature gets +4/+0 until end of turn. Another target creature gets -4 nego till end of turn. Not really a fan of that. Redrags looks like it's going to be just as good as ever. 4 off seems a bit excessive though, so I'll take 1 out. And then we have Jester's Cap. It's a 4 cost artifact. Pay 2 and tap. Sacrifice. Search target player's library for 3 cards and exile them. Then that player shuffles his or her library. That could be absolutely huge. Just get rid of all their threats. That card hopefully will make it in. Then we've got Lightning Elemental for 1 haste. I guess it's fine. Let's put cards in that we haven't seen yet. Okay, can't do them all yet. Where are we? There we go. When this guy becomes the target of a spell or ability, return it to its owner's hand. So it's a 3/3 for 4 that basically has can't be targeted basically unless they want you to just pick it up if they can win, if they can block with this guy. If it was a 3 cost, then it'd be a lot better. 3 obviously is a bit expensive, a bit excessive. So then we've got Puka's Mischief. It's an enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep. You may exchange control of target non-land permanent you control and target non-land permanent opponent calls with an equal or lesser converted mana cost. And took one of these out. I don't even know what it is. It's a 4 cost 1/3. When it enters the battlefield, if a mountain was spent to cast, it deals 2 damage to target creature player. 1/3 though, so it's not really the best of bodies either. I don't know why they give you 3 of them. I don't know if they mean that to be a staple of the deck. And let's see what else we have here. So we've got Wand of the Elements. It's a 4 cost. Sacrifice an island, put a 2/2 blue elemental creature token with fly onto the battlefield. Sacrifice a mountain, put a 3/3 red elemental creature token onto the battlefield. This could be versatile. I mean, if you get land, this is a way of fixing being land flooded. So this guy I think is going to make it in 2 of. Then we've got Beacon of Destruction. We know this guy can Born a Flame. 5 damage, instant speed, shuffles back into his owner's library. That is totally fine by me. And then we have the Jimmy of Wishes. It's a 5 cost 4/4 fly when it enters the battlefield. It enters the battlefield with 3 wish counters on it. Pay 4, remove a wish counter from Jimmy. Reveal the top card of your library. You may play that card without paying its mana cost. If you don't, exile it. Pretty strong card here. 4/4 fly for 5 and a big upside as well. And then we have this huge guy, Dominus of Fealty. Is a 4/4 for 5 split manas. Flying at the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain control of target permanent until end turn. If you do, untap it and it gains haste. So again, that's decent. I mean, it's take your best guy each turn. So many good cards. Is it Cromarch? Is it Cromarch? It's a 5 cost 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So that's basically Archaeomancer that costs 1 more, but it's got an extra power. It's hard to cast because it's split. I guess I won't play that. Prophetic Bolt, new art for Prophetic Bolt. This card is not, we get 3 of them, I'm going to be running them. Spellbound Dragon, when it attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Spellbound Dragon gets +X/+0 until end of turn where X is the discarded card's converted mana cost. That's fine, I don't want 3 of them, 2 is fine. Tidings, love drawing cards. Mind Warp, fine by me. Conqueror Manticore, they give us 2 of, I think 1 is enough. And then we had Horde's Melter Dragon. The 6 costs 5/5 with flying. And you can play 4, destroy target artifact, and this guy gets +X/+0 turn where X is that artifact's converted mana cost. Pretty solid 5/5/6, but I think we have better late games that we want to draw. And then we've got the Liege. It's a very expensive Liege, this one. It's a 6 cost 4/4. It has the standard Liege abilities +1/+1 to each creature of that colour. And you can play 4 of split manage. You may put a blue or red creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. So the Liege is going to make it in. The Liege is fine, no problem with that. Niz Mizzet, very good card. I do love drawing a card, and it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. So you can get some combos with Titans, Niz Mizzet, stuff like that. That is totally fine. But then we've got the Sphinx of your Isle, of the Hua Isle. It's a 6 cost 5/5 flying shroud. You may look at the top card of your library. That's fine by me too. I know this card's pretty good, and this I like it. And we get 2 of. Oh no, this is Sphinx of Magosi. It's a 6 cost 6/6 flyer. Pay 3, draw a card, then put a +1/+1 counter. No downside at all. Then we have Thunder Dragon. It's a 5/5 for 7, and it's the battlefield, deal 3 damage to each creature without flying. It's just used, they give us 3 of them. I'd like to run 2. Interaction, not a fan. And then we've got Livid Inferno, which is an 8 cost 8/5. Tap Livid Inferno, deals damage equal to its power divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Each of those creatures deal damage equal to its power to Livid Inferno. So not too much a fan of that. So we've got 84 cards, so we need to cut quite a few. Yeah, quite a few. Okay, so we'll cut the standard 2 Terramorphics, as we do. I guess we can cut 1 Mana Lake, a Thunderstrike. I love Volcanic Geyser, cut Act of Treason. That card is good. Compulsive Research is good. This guy is good because maybe this guy isn't the best. Actually, I like that card. I'll keep 1 off. But this guy's, I do like drawing cards, and it's Tim as well. Well, it's not Tim because I can't do it to player. Weedrag's going to be huge. We got that artifact. Lightning Elemental. Not quite sure it's going to fit in the deck that well. This card is fine. This card is nuts. And Being Destruction, fine. This card nuts. And that's fine. I'll take 1 off. I'll take 2 Prophetic Bolts. 2 Thunder Dragons, 1 Titans, 2 Time Warp, 1 Conqueror Manticore. I'm not a fan of Conqueror Manticore. I'd rather draw 1 of these guys. And do I want 2 Thunder Dragons? Not quite sure if I do. But I need to cut 4 cards. So maybe another Weedrags, another Compulsive Research, 1 of these guys. I like Volcanic Geyser, it's just adaptable. And I guess I'll cut 1 of these guys. So that's the 61. So I've gone through all the 5 decks here. So I'm going to stop the stream here for now. I'll be back in around 10 minutes to play some games with these decks. And yeah, I just want to cut the stream now so I can upload this section to YouTube just so people can get to see the decks, what cards are in them. I know my decks are probably going to be wrong and people are going to shout at me in the comments, but that's how it is. So if you can be patient, I'll be back in around 10 minutes and I'll see you guys in 10 minutes.